following unimpressive developments springing up in the country as a result of charged political atmosphere, harsh economic realities, and unbearable suffering in the land. A civil society organization, Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, Chriced, has staged a press briefing to thoroughly examine the state of the nation. Concerned about current happenings in the country, the resource director of the organization, Dr. Ibrahim Zikrulai, said Nigerians expected a qualitative delivery of the 2023 general elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), but the electoral umpire failed to live up to the expectations as many disenfranchised electorates, observers, and many politicians criticized the conduct of the elections.
Nigerians anticipated that the much publicized implementation of the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) and INEC result viewer (IREV) portal will significantly improve INEC's previous efforts. Unfortunately, the reverse was the case, as the just concluded 2023 general election were roundly criticized by citizens, local and international observers as gross fall from international election standards. As a consequence, both the winners and losers declared by the Independent National Electoral Commissions are now in a state of panic.
Dr. Zikrulai called on the Nigerian government to prosecute the perpetrators of electoral violence and intimidation and kingpins of commercialization of votes during the recently concluded 2023 polls.
Sadly, while citizens were determined to participate in the process, desperate political actors in many regions of the country prevented the free and seamless expression of the people's supreme will. We saw worrisome situations of organized criminal attempts to prevent eligible voters from exercising their democratic rights. There were also cases of attacks on polling units and the destruction of electoral materials. Even journalists covering the elections were not spared, as some targeted media personnel were brutalized and their equipment destroyed. These violations, to the extent that they affected Nigerians, require an immediate response from the authorities. Chriced believes strongly that it is never too late to investigate, apprehend, and prosecute the brigands and their backers for the crime of violently subverting the vote of the Nigerian people.
A senior advocate of Nigeria, Mohammed Ndayaku, said Nigeria's constitution has adequate provision for the punishment of electoral offenders. He wondered why the government has not done the needful.
But our laws have elaborate provisions for electoral offenses, and some of these offenses were perpetrated during the election, and the government that will prosecute these offenders seems not to be doing that.
Chriced has been actively seeking a genuinely democratic Nigeria where the well-being of the vast majority of citizens is the central concern of both the government and the governed. In the same vein, the organization pursues an advancement of democratic, representative, and inclusive political culture in the country. In Abuja, Nigeria's capital, Abiodun Mohammed, Top Accolade News.